Now, I've seen the question, what stethoscope should I buy, posted by nursing students and new nurses alike all over the internet. Greetings, Internet people. You're tuned into the Keep It Real RN channel. My name is Craig, and I'll be your host. And today I'm doing a review of the Littmann Cardiology III stethoscope. Now, I've seen the question, what stethoscope should I buy, posted by nursing students and new nurses alike all over the internet. And I recommend staying away from the cheap $30, $40, and $50 stethoscopes, because you're not going to hear anything with them, and you're going to want a better stethoscope down the line. So I recommend taking 154 of your hard-earned dollars, go to your nation's largest online retailer, purchase the Littmann Cardiology III. Now, this is the $154 Littmann Cardiology III that comes in the stainless steel chest piece, black tubing, and stainless steel earpieces. I initially bought my first Cardiology II stethoscope when I was a new nurse, and it served me well for many years. But then it grew legs and walked away, which most good stethoscopes tend to do if you don't keep an eye on them. So I had to replace it, and when I replaced it, the Cardiology II was being discontinued and replaced by the Cardiology III. One thing I like about the Cardiology III is that it has a two-sided chest piece, and it's a very high-mass chest piece. So any sounds that are made by the chest are easily transmitted into the tubing by this high-mass chest piece. The Cardiology II is double-sided chest piece. It's got a large tuned diaphragm for adults and a smaller tuned diaphragm for pediatrics. The high-mass chest piece then transmits its sound into the dual tube technologies. There's actually two tubes inside this one tube, and each tube goes separately to each earpiece. And any sound that's picked up by the chest piece is transmitted down to the earpiece. There's very little loss there because this tubing is pretty darn substantial. It comes standard with your soft ear tips. I think most stethoscopes do nowadays. The one thing that I really like about the Cardiology III is that you can hear just about anything on a patient. I used to be an instructor at a community college, and I could go in and listen to patients with my stethoscope and find some really interesting heart sounds and lung sounds. And then when I'd have the nursing students come and listen with their cheap, crappy stethoscopes, they couldn't hear them. And when they said they couldn't hear it, I'd let them use my stethoscope, and they'd hear these things loud and clear, and it would just blow their minds. And so for $154, you're getting a very, very good stethoscope. It's probably the last stethoscope you'll ever have to buy if it doesn't grow legs and walk away on you. Now, are there better stethoscopes out there? Certainly. Littmann also has the Master Cardiology, which is considered the next step up from the Cardiology III, and that sells for about $183, $184, so it's like $30 more. And I've used the Master Cardiology, and I don't think it's $30 better. If you have the extra $30 to throw around, and that's the kind of stethoscope that you want, then you will be getting a great stethoscope. But if $30 means something to you, you'll be getting a good stethoscope with the Cardiology III, and you really won't be missing out on anything by saving yourself the $30 and not buying the Master Cardiology. Now, if you really have money to blow, you can get the Littmann 3200, which is the electronic version. And on the nation's largest online retailer, that one sells for $368. So if you got an extra $215, $214 to blow, then go get the electronic version. But there is no way that I think that the electronic version is worth $214 more than the Cardiology III. I can tell you that. So unless $214 means absolutely nothing to you, go out and do it. But otherwise, I think you're spending money unnecessarily if $214 means something to you. The odds of the electronic version growing legs and walking away are much higher because that's a really nice stethoscope. And like I said, really nice stethoscopes tend to grow legs and walk away if you don't keep an eye on them. One thing that I would love to do on this channel is to be able to give away a Littmann Cardiology III to somebody out there because I believe in it that much. It would just thrill me to know and to be able to give one away. Now, one thing I need in order for that to happen is I need to have a decent sized audience, because that's why retailers give people things to give away, is because you have an audience and you're able to hawk their goods. And also, I'd like to see some activity going on down in the comment section. That would help too. So if you're a retailer watching this, or if you're Littmann themselves watching this, please give me a Littmann Cardiology III to give away as a contest. Because I believe in your product so much that, like I said, I would be thrilled to give one away. So please rate this video and leave a comment below. If you like this video, share it with your friends. In fact, share it with your friends even if you think it sucks. Hit the subscribe button up there or down there and join us as a passenger on the Keep It Real RN Express. Because if we can get the audience numbers up there and get some comments going down below, maybe someday somebody will give me a Cardiology III, or at least sell me one at a reasonable price that I can have a contest and give one away. So until next time, keep it real.